Hey there, science freaks. I'm Prabhu Kumar, a 5th year BSMS student from IISc Pune and currently doing my research at IISc. You might have known me from our day in life kind of videos which I used to make back then when I was in first year. But now I'm a 5th year student and I realize how cringe I was. But I do love making videos and I do want to start it. What other better way to restart my channel with a day in a life video at IISc as an IISc student? Chi, as an MS student. So I start my day off by writing down the things I need to do for the day and see where I've left off, read some email and plan my day ahead. I generally have a default Microsoft application to plan my day, and I use it to also schedule emails and collaborate with others. Next, I go to my usual lab attire, which is basically a gowning suit that we have to wear while entering the clean room. This is a special suit that protects the clean room environment from getting dirty. Clean room is essentially a room that has very little dust particles, and this particular clean room is actually class 1000, which means there are only 1000 particles per 1 meter cube of volume. Here I'm helping out a friend by actually transferring a chemical for him from the hood, and this is my usual workspace. Here I fabricate solar cells and also conduct experiments that are sensitive to both dust and sunlight. Now I'm working on something very interdisciplinary. It's known as agrivoltaics, which is, to summarize, just growing plants under the solar cells. And since I make semi-transparent ones, there's a provision for us to grow plants under the diffuse sunlight, and there is really a good amount of interesting research that's happening here. So I work here with a collaboration in MCB, which is Molecular and Chemical Biology Department of IISc, where here you can see that I have kept two filters, where one of which has the solar cell material. And generally my day in the biolab goes as such. I start with my clean sample where I try to grow plants. Here you can see that I am actually plating my seeds onto the media, and later I'll be transferring them to the growth chamber where I'll be studying them for the effects that I mentioned earlier. There are certain things that are dangerous, so we keep it in the chemical hood and we follow proper safety and protocols to ensure that no one's health is at risk. And usually in the evenings I generally take a stroll or talk to a friend or just admire the great infrastructure that IISc has. And here you can see that I am in the library of IISc, where there are some really great books, and to be honest, walking through the lanes of library makes you realize that how grateful you are to be at this place, as you read a bunch of stories of how great entrepreneurs and scientists and innovators have come to being in India through this great institution. You feel immensely proud to be a student working here. And with that, I conclude today's episode of Scientist Journey, and see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious and subscribe to my channel to be a part of my journey.